Hi, I'm Tammy at Simply Set Free, and we are on day 8 of our 2-week challenge to get rid of the clutter. We are halfway there. If you're getting tired, if you're getting worn out, I encourage you to keep going, because remember, the more that you can let go of and get rid of, the greater your benefits are going to be. Now today we're focusing on something that can get really messy really quickly, and that is the junk drawer. Now you might call it something else, maybe the catch-all drawer or the pen drawer, but we all have one of those drawers in our house that just kind of collects everything from flashlights to tape to markers, scissors, you name it. It all gets thrown in this drawer. Now I have to be honest with you, my junk drawer right now is not bad at all. In fact, it's pretty well maintained. But a few years ago, that was not the case. So a couple of years ago, I took some extreme measures, got rid of a lot of stuff, but I took pictures in case someday I wanted to make a video on this. So I'm going to show you those pictures and walk with you step by step on how to do this. You're going to have to make some tough decisions on not only letting go and saying goodbye to some of this clutter, but also perhaps there might be some items that you typically store in this area that might make more sense stored elsewhere. So here's what my drawer looked like a couple years ago. As you can see, it really got out of hand and it was really driving me crazy. The first thing you want to do is to pull everything out and place into categories. This is really important because this will help you to be able to visualize how many items you have in each category. And finally, remove all of those containers that you may already be using in the drawer and set those aside. This is going to come in handy later on because when you assign a home, you're going to want different size containers, maybe arranging them differently than you had before. Now it's time to get rid of things. Get rid of pens and markers that no longer work and reduce things that are multiples. I found half a dozen rulers in my junk drawer. I got rid of all of them but one. Also, when you come across unusual items, you want to ask yourself how, when, and where. You want to figure out, okay, when am I using this item? How am I using it? Where am I using it? It might make more sense to store that particular thing in a different place in your house. Pinterest is a great place to find new ideas. Here's one that maybe you haven't thought about before. I used to keep rubber bands and paper clips in the junk drawer, and it would just get really messy in there. But I discovered these great little tins that have magnets on the back, and now I keep the rubber bands and the paper clips on our refrigerator. Now everybody knows where they are, keeps them nice and neat. So it's been years for me since I organized my junk drawer, but it's staying pretty well maintained. I thought you might be curious to see what it looks like today. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you tomorrow on day 9 of our 2-week challenge.